insane. Our meals were like commingling. He was sitting in front of Mike. He was talking diagonally to his friend. It was insane.
They weren't like a couple that knew anybody at your table. They were complete strangers. How creepy.
Complete and utter strangers, and I had to go back to the house in Ant King just to take a picture of it.
Did he do like a head nod or even acknowledge that he was in your bubble?
He just sat right down next to me. His friend sat diagonally to him, and again, Mike was directly in front of him, and he just sort of turned it to that guy and left the open chair like for a retarded Elijah or something next to him.
So he was saving a seat for somebody. He invaded your space to save the seat on his lap.
Somebody showed up 40 minutes into it. Yeah. All right. Do we have? We got some news, by the way?
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
Live from the International News Center, next to Donnie's Mini Bikes. This is the news with Allison Rosen.
Apparently, Justin Bieber was here
Today?
and just left.
Oh, yeah.
No, like at this show.
Yeah,
and left.
Yes.
There's
been some note passing happening.
I saw a note. What's the note say?
Well, I said, do you think Adam likes me? And it had a square of it said yes, and a square of it said no. But I passed it to Brian.
Right.
But then below that it said,
give me your
Justin,
fucking tennis shoes. Oh, no, sorry.
Yeah. I don't care if they're
Justin
wet.
Bieber was here?
Yes, but he left.
Oh, because he didn't like Jim talking about the happy
I think, no, honestly, it was the wasabi masturbation, I think.
Oh.
Hope I didn't chase the little fella out.
Yes.
Hey, Adam.
Yes, Donnie.
See the empty table to your left? Oh, sorry, right.
Yeah, what a shocker. I was about to say Donnie's dyslexic. There's no way it's going to be to my left.
Keep going. By the Carolla. Yeah.
Right.
See how everybody's pointing?
Wow.
Right there.
He was right there.
He must not,
Oh, my God, what did he do?
Did he think I was cute? Did he leave? Did he leave some fries? We can sell them on eBay.
Was Vanessa or Selena or whoever he's going out with here?
Wow. And
did we chase out arguably the biggest music star on earth? Here's to us.
Wow, the Biebs. Jesus Christ.
It's too bad he's my favorite singer.
Yeah.
I met him once. I did Chelsea Lately with him, and he was actually nice, but they said, don't take any pictures with him. And, of course, as he walked by, creepy 42-year-old man's like, I'm a fan. Can I have a picture? And he took one.
Well, you're a fan of him and of Alan Alda?
No, I'm not. Bieber stuff I don't really know, but, he's like, I just had to have it because he's right there. Why wouldn't you get it?
Right.
But Alan Alda, I love.
Yes.
Justin Bieber,
Yeah.
I do like.
They're the same dude.
Yeah.
Right. So, big prison break.
I'd say Alda had Bieber's hair before Bieber did. And
Yes.
Alda did have that long, bangy, streamy, sweepy thing going on.
He did.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I wonder if people also told him that he looked like a lesbian.
Alda is. We should come up with a list of dudes who may be lesbians.
I kind of love young Alan Alda.
Yeah, I do
well,
too.
I love young Hawkeye.
Yeah, me too. All right, sorry, where were we?
We were talking about the prison break in Yemen. Large prison break today.
Yemen prison break sounds like a gay move, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, you think the gay party's boring? Hang out. We got a Yemen prison break going off about 10:30. You want to see this? What side of the fence you want to be on? You want to be a guard this time? Huh? Get the hat.
I'll be the guy that blows the guard to get out.
Okay, you be that guy.
I'm not gay, but it's for the game.
All right, Marty, who's going to wear the Yemen? Who's going to wear the guard hat this time?
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
It's like Yemen prison experiment.
Yeah.
Like Stanford prison experiment. So more than 60 prisoners busted out of Carolla prison in the Hadramaut province on Wednesday. In the carefully choreographed breakout, gunmen outside the compound opened fire on guards to divert their attention. Most of those who fled have been identified as having links to a local Al-Qaeda cell. So now there's 60 Al-Qaeda people on the loose.
All right, Predator drone, do your thing.
That's scary. 60 Al-Qaeda people in Yemen. That's to mix with the 5 million that are already in the population.
Yeah, the census is really going to be fucked up over there. I'm a 1/4 Al-Qaeda. All right, we can get you a scholarship. Well, my grandfather's full Al-Qaeda. And then he married a Shiite Muslim.
Yes.
But I got a lot of terrorist blood in me. That's what gives me my tenacity. All right.
My father's Al-Qaeda, but he had sex with a Jew. All right, you can get in for half, and we'll kill you.
you were born in Baltimore, and now it's all like, oh, I'm from Al Qaeda.
Oh, come on. Me and Cher. We're both 1/4. Oh, no. All right.
So the new Miss USA has been crowned. She's from California, Elisa Campanella.
Mm-hmm.
She is a self-described history geek, obsessed with Britain's monarchy of centuries past, but also a fan of Star Wars.
Right. Yeah, but let me explain something. If I interviewed her, I'd go, who's Margaret Thatcher? And she'd go, who? And then it'd be the end of that.
Yeah.
She'd be like, who does she model for?
Yeah, that's right. Hot chicks never know anything.
It'd be fun to ask her, who's your favorite Star Wars character? And then as she goes to answer, you go, who fucking cares?
That's right. Start sucking.
I hate hot chicks who think they're being geeky by liking geeky movies.
Right.
Because that's their way of going, like, I'll never fuck you, but I'm just like one of the guys.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I'm tired. I don't like that. I don't like the hot chick who couldn't find a prom date. The other girls hated her, and she see. My problem is in high school I was 6'2" and had a D cup, so nobody. It's like, oh, shut up.
Yeah. Nobody would ask me out even. That's her way of going. Like, I'm just like, you're not just like me, because I'm asking you out right now, angrily.
Right.
So this is how much of a tech nerd she is, you guys. During the pageant, before the pageant, she was backstage playing Angry Birds on her iPad. That's Brian's favorite game.
Yeah. Another good gay game. After the Yemen prison break, we're playing Angry Birds.
I don't play Angry Birds. I hate it. I tried it once on somebody's, and I think it's fucking terrible. I don't know how anybody gets addicted to that. It's the worst. It's like listening to my girlfriend talking. Fucking pointless redundancy onto the next level. It's the same thing as the last level. It's like,
my son, it is. There's this point where you just accept being it's sort of like. It's like being a cop in Tijuana, where like you start off by going, I'm really going to clean up this town, and then at a certain point someone drops off some money and says, look, either take the briefcase filled with pesos or we'll cut your fucking head off. And you go, you know what? Do your thing with the drugs. I'll be over here spending the cash. You start off with the best intentions when you're a parent. Like, hey, I'm going to have a lot of one-on-one time with my kid, a lot of eye focus, a lot of contact. I mean, we may be out every night until dark playing wiffle ball, and I'm going to be coaching him and doing all the things my dad never did. And then there's a certain point where he gets hold of the Angry Birds. He gets hold of the iPad, and he's going away at the Angry Birds. And you're like, come on, son, let's go outside and, soak in some fresh air. And he's like, I want to play the Angry Birds. And you go, then we'll go in the other room and beat off and watch some Sports Center.
So you guys have two iPads?
That's one kid we want to have. I basically have the ultimate iPad, which is I close my eyes and think about chicks I fucked in my old bachelor pad. The iPad. Thank you.
I don't like the iPad because you don't realize the history trail it leaves. Like on a computer, I understand how to empty cache and dump the history. But on an iPad, you have to be careful because those little windows pop up and you have to X them out.
Right,
I've had
you
a couple of
of
embarrassing. Somebody pumps in TRANs.
Right.
Right. Transmissions.
Girlfriend's like, I want to get a transit pass for the... No! By the way, you can always, whenever a guy, you can always tell when a guy's trying to cover his jack-off tracks when he becomes either interested or helpful. Oh, let me handle that. Let me handle that. I'll help you with that. As opposed to, fucking knock yourself out. Knock yourself out. Yep. Whenever there's questions, it means there's some jacking off that's going to happen. Or let me see that. I'll help you with that.
Let me monitor everything you do on my computer right now. Let me look exactly at everybody. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, my wife put the picture of my twins, it's in the screen, so as soon as
not his balls.
Soon as you hop off the browser, there's a picture of the two of them going, yeah, not good. Not good for the refractory period.
Was very smart.
Yeah. That's literally, that's what's on my computer.
Did it slow you down?
Well, the problem is I'm done, and I'm now looking down the barrel of these two. Look at the judgment. Look at the disdain.
What you got to do is leave a Safari window open over them. That's what I would do, like to the Drudge Report. And then you hit file and new window.
Got to work.
And then you get all your jack out off Windows. And then when you close that, it's just Drudge Report again. So you don't have to look at that.
Bieber's back. No, I'm just kidding. Angry Bird. Okay, we get it. She's a hot nerd.
And the celebrity she'd most like to meet
Alan Alda.
No. Thank God there's no competition. Pastry chef Buddy Valestro of the show Cake Boss.
What?
I know.
What the Buddy Valesco, the Cake Boss?
She says, I love to bake cakes, and he's an Italian, and he acts like I do in the kitchen.
Oh, boy. Well, he looks like me if I had Down syndrome. Actually,
It's
you know,
true.
Jimmy has always described me as a retarded Pete Sampras, so why can't I have a retarded version of me? I'm always like, Jimmy, do you have to put retarded?
Yeah.
You couldn't just say I look like Pete Sampras.
Yeah.
I look like a retarded Pete Sampras. Again, the difference between men and women. You would never do that.
Yeah,
You'd go, you look like Giselle Bundchen, but you wouldn't go, Giselle Bundchen, after an industrial accident.
Yeah. You look like Kate Middleton with Down syndrome, but then again, so does she.
Yeah, right.
Oh, sorry. Are the Royals here, too? Oh, fuck yourselves.
Yeah, so she plays angry. Well, here's the whole thing, as I've been learning from all the Miss USAs and Miss Universes and whatever, it's sort of like whoever's second in charge of a banana republic right after the violent coup. You'll be the man who has the 50-year reign, because the first dude's going to get off. Every Miss USA and every Miss Universe have all been knocked out in the first 4 months. With some boyfriend pulls out some video of them in spring break, pulling the titties out or something, right? And then Donald Trump makes some proclamation,
Right?
like, hold on, I know I'm on my 5th divorce, but I will not tolerate this kind of behavior. Yeah. So that's basically what happens, right? She's going to get knocked off. Something's going to happen.
Right. Something will come out.
Right.
Some kind of scandal. Anyway, and here's a choice quote from her after she won. Right now, I'm still kind of like, whoa.
Jesus. Fucking King Kong said smarter things with the crown on his head.
Right. Also, I was just thinking about it, because every time I fucking turn the TV on, she wants to be with the cake boss. We have 26 shows just about cake. And every time I turn on the TV now, it's like, we're now down to 127 contestants. Whose souffle is going to fall? And I'm like, why are we so interested in what goes on in the kitchen?
I fucking hate all
I
those
hate it
cooking
too.
shows, the Iron Chefs. It's like, just make me a burger, woman. Shut up.
When you were like 10, did you stand in the kitchen and throw all this? Is that hamburger helper, Mom? How does that work? And who's helping who? Wow. No, you get the fuck out of the kitchen. It's boring seeing people cook shit.
It's fucking horrible. Just some cook with Asperger's screaming at everybody else.
Right.
Yeah, and they've had to go out of their way to like dude it up by making it seem like an extreme sport.
Right.
To cook something.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
So get this, ladies and men. George Clooney is back on the market.
Yeah, he is.
He and his girlfriend of 2 years, Elisabetta Canales, have gone their separate ways, and they released a statement that said, "We are not together anymore. It's very difficult and very personal, and we hope everyone can respect our privacy."
We've all been there. Woman turns 29. The doctor pulls down the mask and said, "There's nothing we could do."
29, you're more patient than I am. As soon as she's allowed to vote, out you go.
Out. Hey, even if I find out they're voting behind my back, I don't like that
Exactly.
kind of civic responsibility.
You're supposed to follow me, and if
Follow
I
me.
vote for, you do too.
Oh, I just saw these. I saw these two kids over at Kimmel's party a couple of weeks back, and they were kind of doing their own thing.
Really?
He was just sort of standing over here looking hot. He was over there looking hot. They realized they could get more hot ground covered if they spread out, like a hot posse. You know what I mean? Yeah. So they were. Yeah. She'll be fine, right?
Is she an actress?
I don't know. I don't know how it goes. There has to be, though. I mean, like Clooney. First off, there has to have one of those big signs like they have in manufacturing, where it's like days since an accident. Like there's got to be like days till you hit the bricks, like whatever. They just sets it. It's reset to 0 now, and it'll get to like 722 days, and then she's out. But here's the thing.